I have my dad's fiddle. Yeah, but no, it's just last night I noticed really bad sound. Oh shoot! Hold on. Switch the channel. Okay, is that better? Sound? Is that better? Okay, let me try the fiddle again. Is that okay? It's good? Okay, good. All right. Oh, jeez, everybody's here. 6 on Zoom. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yep, it's good. It's like 7 people on there. So it's like 29 people. Oh, 30 people. That's great. 31 people. You get it? Good. All right, hi everybody. How's everybody doing? Does anybody have a USB-C charger that they would use for their iPad or tablet or something like that? USB-C. Yeah, the little one. Does anybody have a charger like that with them? I think that's a lightning cable. I think that's the little flat one. I don't think that's the right one. No, I need the USB-C charger. It would seem that one of the kids took the power cable out of the backpack and it's not there now. So hopefully it won't die. I'll use my phone if it does. Oh no, that's okay. Don't worry about that. Yeah, yeah. Maybe at the break or something, but we'll see how she holds. It might be okay. Anyway, okay. So a little bit of bad news happened this week. The Irish dance school pulled out because she was really apologetic, but said she didn't foresee this. But there's big competitions happening that weekend, and everybody's making a whole weekend of it, and they're staying until the Monday. And she said, I went through everybody and I can't get people available to do your show. So it's okay. I'm on to Sheila Graham, the Graham School, because I'm doing a fest for them in June, and she's getting dancers for us. So nobody will notice it's a different school. We'll change the poster online, but we don't need to worry about it. We'll just kind of say, oh yeah, they're the Gog and Carroll School for sure. Absolutely. Yeah. Nobody will know. That's what my mom said about being in Toronto. She was like, "You're playing a dance," and I was like, "Yeah, but it's an Irish one. I don't know." And she's like, "Nobody will notice the difference, dear. Just play the jigs and reels. Nobody will notice." Anyway, so hopefully that'll work out. The Highland dancers are still on deck. So, and wonderful Dawn and the team have made lots of great plans for rehearsals. So, were we going to have a rehearsal next week instead of here in the? Yeah. So next week we're at Glen Abbey instead of here. Okay, be really, really good. Get familiar with the space. And then these lads are going to do a test run of the streaming stuff. We got somebody to help us with the streaming stuff to get the quality better than it was last time. I think it's going to be easy. So we're going to do that. And then in the church, we're going to be in the church for, what was it? We got a dress rehearsal on the Friday? No. That was a mistake. I thought so. Yeah. That's the test. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, and then on the day, we got a plan. So we're all good except the Irish dancers. So let's just hope that works out. Anyway, shall we? We got Scottish dancer Cheryl Joiners. She doesn't have the kids that we had before, like that 10-year-old brilliant guy, because they're all competing as well. But she said, if you don't mind non-competing dancers, and I said, of course not, no problem. So she said she's going to get a group together. So, and I'll stay in touch with her. I sent her music. Yes. Oh, yeah. Cool. Thanks for arranging that, Vanessa. It's going to be great. Oh, no, I thought it was awesome. Yeah, it's better that way. Yes, Liz. I think we can get in at 4:30, isn't it?
Whatever time I arrive. You want to do 4:30?
I think that was the general plan.
Okay, well, we'll have a room where we can put our fiddle cases and stuff. Just don't leave your garbage there, please.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yes.
I'll try to put a good.
Can we bring our garbage from home and leave it there?
No.
Yes.
It's gonna be nice if you did a sound.
Yep. We can do that. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, yeah. I'm thinking if people get there around 4:30, that's good.
Okay.
Yeah. It'll give us lots of time to get everything set up and even eat something if you need to, and then we can do a sound check and be good to go. No, next week it's regular time. Yeah, it is. You don't have to be there at 4:30, but you can be. I certainly will be. And if you have the time, totally settled before the concert would be good. But it's up to you. Anytime after 4:30, I think is good. Yeah. All right. Anything else? Okay, let's get to work. Now I have new strings, so I'm sorry. It's gonna be like that for a while. Oh, it's okay right now. Okay, let's do it. Let's practice. First of all, we're gonna warm up to our G major. And then we're gonna work backwards because I don't think we got to the last ones last week. Okay, G major. Ready, go! Okay, not too bad, but not really that together. Some people jump in the gun. Let's do it again. I apologize again for all the tuning. Ready, go. Arpeggio. Okay, not bad, but I still feel like we need to pull together a little bit more. On the way down, I think there's a couple people a note ahead. Does happen. And it's hard to hear because you're playing a note that harmonizes with the note that's being played. So it's hard to tell sometimes. Anyway, let's do one more time, scale and then arpeggio. Really, let's try to be tight together. 1, 2, 3, go. We'll endeavor to stick together as the night goes on. Okay, so let's take a look at the set list here. Work backwards. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, yeah. So that's Headlands and the High Road to Linton, that's it? Oh, Captain Campbell, yeah, okay. So Headlands, Captain Campbell, and the High Road to Linton. All right, let's do it. 2 times each. Okay, so let's see. So for the march, that should work, eh, for a tempo. And then for Captain Campbell, is that gonna work? Yeah? You got a problem? Huh? Yeah. Oh, is that right? Once? Okay, once for the although it's not a long one. We'll see how long it takes. No, we'll see. We'll do it once. And we'll do the Headlands once, the Strathspey twice, and the Reel twice. We'll see how long it takes. If it's not that long, then we could do another time with the march. Or add a Reel.
Start recording anytime.
Yeah, I did record. Stopwatch. Try to beat our time. Okay, one time with the march. 1, 2, 3. minutes and 11 seconds. So I don't think we need the extra march. I think that's long enough. So the one time through the march is good. I thought the march sounded really good. I thought the Strass bass sounded really good. The reel sounded good, except we could work on it faster. I think we could. So let's work on playing the reel faster, and then we'll work on the seam a little bit. Okay? Great job with the thumps there, Grant. That was really, really good. Getting ahead with the thumps. Okay, so let's try these reels a little bit up there. Let's see. Let's pick a tempo. Let's see if we can do 100. What's the worst thing that can happen? Right? So, huh? Huh? Let's see here. Okay, what about, that might be a stretch. Let's go to 95. Let's see. This'll work. We can do it. Let's try it. 2 times. Where's my white line? There we go. Okay. Is that clicking bothering anybody? No? Okay, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, go! Okay, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. You all have skin knees. No big deal. I'll give you an idea. Ready? 2, 3, go! Now, how does everybody think we did? We did good. Yeah. Now, we did drift off of the metronome a couple of times. Which way do you think we drifted off? Too fast. Yeah. Interesting, eh? Interesting. Now, I'm going to tell you that it was mostly pushed by the guitars. When we went ahead of the metronome, it was you guys, but don't change anything. Okay, just we need that, and it really helped. And when we got back on with it, you know, like, so it's totally cool. So let's do it again. This time, instead of like just a desperate run, let's go for a little bit more controlled saunter. Okay. That's right. Yeah, and at 95, they'll totally be able to do that. That's not a problem. So yeah, yes. Okay. All right. Everybody feeling it? 1, 2, 3, go! Okay, it's all right, it's all right, it's all right. Not quite. 1, 2, 3, go! Yep, we're good. We're good. Now again, the only thing is, like, we got to the speed, but it's not quite as together, and it's not quite as, articulate as it was before. So when you're practicing it, those are the things that you want to shore up. Okay. But when you're practicing at home, number one would be articulation, because when you want to go faster, that's the first thing that you notice. And when I'm talking about that, I mean making sure that the notes are clear from each other and that there's not a whole lot of overlapping with the finger and bow. You know what I mean? That's number one. Number two is just being able to get into a groove. And that's what we've been working on. So look for that groove. And then when you get together with your neighbor, you're going to do that together. And we'll all do it and everybody will be just going nuts up in there. Okay? Now let's work on the scene. Into the reel. So, okay, let's take it from there. We'll do one whole B part and then into that reel. Oh, my computer's going to die in a second. Okay, well, that's on. We'll get through this and then I'll turn on my phone. Okay, a whole B part. 1, 2, 3, and. Very good. Very, very good. Let's do it one more time. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Everybody feel that? That really snapped in at the same time. Let's do one more exactly like that, and then we'll leave that. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that was really good. Very, very good. Okay, cool. So let's move on. Spring concert. Okay, what's next on the list there? I can't seem to find my list. Sorry? Oh, that's good to practice that. Very, very good. And yeah. It was a quiet session last night at Noonan's. There's about 12 musicians, but not many people in the bar. So it was kind of nice. So you actually hear for once. Okay, Gary Owen and merely kissed the Quaker's wife because he can't do anything about it. What's that? Often, not always, but last night that was the case, yes. Yeah, and we had a couple of couples dancing the whole night, which was really nice. I just love that. Except that I was outside and we played this couple, this older couple, a guy and his wife, like a older white guy and his wife was Asian, I think, and well, definitely. And anyway, and they were dancing like the entire night, and they're outside at the break, and they're leaving, and she's going, "I don't think I like that Irish music. It's too noisy." It's funny because I understand exactly what she means by that. It is very noisy. What's that? Yeah, hopefully. Yes. Hoping that. Everybody see how I get that with the jigs? I mean, I probably talked about it before. Everybody want to try that with me? Do it on an open string or a double stop. 1, 2, 3, go. Keep going, keep going. I'll count you again. Ready, 2, 3, go. Okay, now it's not bad. It's a little bit kind of da 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 da. Wait, we need to swing it. So, like I don't know if I mentioned this to you guys, but when I'm doing a jig, I got the downity and the uppity. This is very boring for guitars. Sorry, you guys can work on double down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down. It's very similar. Anyway, downity and uppity. See that? And the swing exists when you link them together. Downity, uppity, downity, uppity. See that? That's where the swing comes from. So I feel like you're getting the downity and you're getting the uppity, but it's kind of like da da da, da da da, da da da. And we don't have time for that, right? We're fiddle players who need to link it all together. Let's try it again. I'll count us in. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, that's not bad. That's the beginning. As a result of the emphasis on the beginning of each triplet, you end up using more bow. Okay? It doesn't mean the note is longer. You understand what I mean? It just seems longer because you're using more bow. It does end up being a tiny bit longer, but that's not the goal. The goal is emphasis. Lots of bow to give us the volume on the first note. Let's try one more time. 1, 2, 3, go. Now, faster. Okay, faster. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, not bad, not bad. You feeling it? It's still a little bit white people-y, just a bit. Still a little like ivory color. You know what I mean? But it's getting there. We're getting there. The biggest thing that the best piece of advice I can give you is that when I'm playing it, I'm only moving my arm twice per measure. My hand is flopping out the rest on its own, which is why it has such a nice natural rhythm, because it's a natural movement. My hand's just doing it. A lot of people find that the downity is pretty easy, but the uppity is hard because you got to chuck the bow up in the air. And often people tell me when they're starting to get this groove at the very beginning, they say, I'm going to throw my bow out of my hand. And I'd say, you're doing it right, but don't throw your bow. Anyway, okay, let's do it. Both that fast? 1, 2, 3. Not bad. Yeah. What I found was when we started off, it was a good tempo and a good drive. By the time we got into the second tune, we kind of like that, and it became a little labored. All right. So we need to kind of spark it because this is going to be for with the dancers. So let's try it with the metronome. Let's see if we can keep it up. We can go faster than that though. That's reasonable, isn't it? Let's go 5 notches above that. That should do it. Okay? This is 104, people. Okay. Okay, and you know, the place in the second tune, the place where you can bring the life back in is the last part, the third part. So when you hit that part, use all your bow and get that G coming out good. And that'll reignite you, give you the second effort. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. So we stayed with it pretty good. 104. We did go off of it a few times. So when you heard me going, that's when we got. And in the case of these jigs, it's always behind, not the other way around like it was with the reel. Now you might notice that especially the second jig, there's not as many long notes, right? So there's not as much opportunity to jump the gun there. Okay, and that could be why we're getting bogged down. So just work on speed for that one. Okay, double down sound really good back there, guys. Doing the double down can have a tendency to bog you down as well. So if you have to abandon it a few times, it's fine. See what I mean? Go back and forth. Okay, really good. Let's leave that. up the speed trials.